This is Miss Puckett and Venti, and we are gonna read you Dog Breath, The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis by Dave Pilkey. There once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Do you know what it's like to have a big problem? Do you? Does sometimes your breath get stinky? Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. Oh no, look at the goldfish. Look at Mona Lisa. Does that ever happen to you? When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked. On the other side of the street, even skunks avoided Halitosis. Look at the skunks hiding from Halitosis. I don't think anybody would hide from you, Venti. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea. Uh-oh, look at Halitosis is doing her breath. And Hallie jumped up to say hello. Ew, whiff of Halitosis. Uh-oh. They don't look happy. The children look worried. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something is to be done about that smelly dog, they said. Amused is another word for happy. They did not think it was funny. Do you think it's funny? The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Halitosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. Get it? They're trying to take her breath away. Ooh, there's a sign about people being wanted for burglary. I wonder if that's some foreshadowing. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away. But it didn't. Oh no, even the sun thinks her breath is stinky. Breath of a Salesman, starring Perry O'Donnell and Gingivitis. You guys don't know, but these are also names of gum disease. And so there's little puns in this book. The Daily Foreshadow, more local robberies. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. Why? Because it'll leave you breathless. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless. But it didn't. Oh no, even the actors are spraying her. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. Hot dogs, balloons, cotton candy. You'll lose your breath on our roller coaster. Do you think it's going to work, Venti? What do you think? No, I think Venti has his doubts. Oh, no. I don't think it worked at all. But that idea stunk too. Look at the poor kids. I want to smell her breath on the roller coaster. The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now, only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. And if we look to the horizon, we see it's those burglars. I wonder if they're the miracle. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Halitosis. Yikes, whispered one burglar. It's a big, mean, scary dog. Don't be silly, whispered the other burglar. That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy. Oh, but if they don't know that she has a secret weapon. The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog that couldn't hurt a fly. That dog couldn't hurt a fly, whispered one burglar. Come here, Boochie Boochie, whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp! Uh-oh, I think they're starting to get it now. The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find the two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. Look, he got him. It was a miracle. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Halitosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. Tabloid Times, Mutant Space Dog captures evil Elvis clones. Pittsburgh Press, panting pooch paralyzes prowlers. Boston Beacon, bad breath bungles burglary. Houston Herald, hero hound halts hoodlums. Ravenna Review, rancid respirations restrain robbers. Those, my friends, are all examples of alliteration, where you start almost every word with the same letter, alliteration. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. This home protected by dog breath. Because life without halitosis just wouldn't make sense. And see, they use sense like smell sense. The end. I think Venti was enthralled. Venti. Venti, Venti. Did you like it? Did you like the book? Okay, we'll read another book soon. The end. Bad breath is better than no breath at all. Thank you, Dave Pilkey, for the wonderful book for Venti and I to read together. Venti's a little sleepy, but I think that he really likes your book. Bye-bye for now.